Howdy. Today we will be taking a look at FansToys Hadid. And, you know, the more I look at him, the more I think he kinda looks like Mixmaster from Transformers Generation 1. But that's probably just a coincidence. Or is it? Because this is the 11th video in my King of Third Party Masterpiece Generation 1 Edition series. This figure comes with one Trugle, two little blasters that peg into the parts forming piece for the combiner, one handheld blaster, and two alternate face sculpts. In his robot mode, Hadid doesn't look too bad. It's really nice to see these figures have really started to get into, that's like Hadid has decided to cosplay as his favorite character, Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. Okay, so here's the problem. Yeah, you see how slim the figure is, and you see how fat that backpack is? Holy cow. I mean, this is really quite, like, I don't know whether to say bad or embarrassing. It's just a strange decision, because this completely eliminates the opportunity to give the figure an ab crunch. This completely eliminates the opportunity to give the figure a waist swivel. And on top of that, the rest of the articulation is honestly not that bad. So, like, if this had a waist swivel or an ab crunch, more like and an ab crunch, I feel like the articulation would be half good for a FansToys figure. And the head cowl is just like, okay, I understand why they did it, but I don't know whether to have the cowl on or off, because if you're looking at it from any direction besides the front, it looks unfinished. Actually, it looks unfinished if you're looking at it from the front with this cowl, because you have these little panels that stick up over the side. But how dare I ignore the elephant in the room? Just this backpack is humongous. This reminds me of Hasbro's Predaking. Their leg bots both had this giant black thigh piece that folded down over the back. That's what this reminds me of. Anyway, also the ankle tilt, which is, you can't see I'm doing scare quotes because it's not an ankle. It just tilts in the middle of his shin, and it looks ridiculous. You don't see it here because I think it looks stupid. I think this is just about the most dynamic pose I could put him in, given the limited articulation that it has, and boy, is it limited. Here's how FansToys Hadid scales with Deluxe Class Deep Cover, Voyager Class Sweep, and Leader Class Grimlock. Here's how FansToys Hadid scales with Takara Tomy Masterpiece Skywarp and Masterpiece Megatron. And here's how FansToys Hadid scales with FansToys Gary, FansToys Wright, FansToys Gowdy, and FansToys Calatrava. In his vehicle mode, FansToys Hadid is a concrete mixer. In his vehicle mode, FansToys Hadid is fine. He's perfectly fine. This is a perfectly adequate looking cement mixer, and I honestly can't be any less unenthused by it, I guess. Look, the cowl just plugs in on the back, you know, doesn't really look like it has a place. It also covers up the little detail of the slide for the concrete delivery. It's, the front looks good, right? Look at all this detail that they put on the front of the cab. That's really cool. It's not a lot of detail, but the ones that the bit that they did add looks good. The side is a little, engineering-y. It definitely looks like it transforms, but otherwise this is it's a wholly uninspiring green block of plastic with a purple barrel that doesn't spin, So, there's that, I guess. You know, the wheels are chrome. But hey, you know what? This is still better than the rest of their vehicle modes. I'll give them that. This is the best looking one so far. Here's how FansToys Hadid scales with Deluxe Class Deep Cover, Voyager Class Artfire, and Leader Class Laser Optimus Prime. Here's how FansToys Hadid scales with FansToys Parkour and FansToys Jive. And here's how FansToys Hadid scales with the rest of the constructing crew: FansToys Gary, FansToys Wright, FansToys Gowdy, and FansToys Calatrava. I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at FansToys Hadid. I got this figure from Nick the Toy Guy, and you can too at nickthetoyguy.com. If there are any other figures you'd like me to take a look at next, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my King of Third Party Masterpiece Generation 1 Edition playlist, also linked down below. And as always, I'm Leo, reminding you that plastic toys don't belong in plastic prisons. See you next time.